So I'm gonna put this up here in chat. Excuse me, right here. And sometimes when you go to a meeting or even outside the meeting, we've seen that here, where people will just be like grumpy. I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I don't like what's going on here, and I don't like the fact that you're doing that, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like the whole thing about gratitude goes right out the door. Here it is. We put it in up here in chat. So what I want everybody to do while we're in the meeting is take a pen and paper and write down 10 things that you're grateful for today. Um, and while you're writing them down, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. You're going to write down 10 items, 10 issues, 10 things that you're grateful for today. And they call it a gratitude list. Some people, like sponsors, will have people write a gratitude list every day. People get completely pissed off with that. But so we could look at what are some of the things I'm grateful for today. Okay, first thing is I'm grateful for this cat. Somebody sent this to me for Cat Friday, and there you have it right there. No, Preston has a real cat. I don't. I just have this stuffed um, uh, tuxedo cat. I used to have a gray tuxedo cat. Grateful for the kitty. Okay, grateful for my house. I have a place to live. It wasn't always early on in sobriety and life and stuff, trying to get recover. I didn't really, I was like renting apartments and everything. And now I kind of have my own house and I'm really very grateful for it. And I take care of it. I have a cleaner that comes on Tuesdays. I'm grateful for him. He also mows the lawn. I'm grateful for that. Let's see. I'm grateful for the neighborhood that I live in. We have a neighborhood association, but they're not crazy. It's not very expensive. Let's see. I'm grateful for my job. I mean, I'm kind of self-employed and own some companies, and I'm grateful I have great people that work for me. They're contractors. We have a couple. One guy was here yesterday. Like he's worked for me for maybe 20 years or more. Just the greatest guy ever. And so fortunate. I'm grateful for this meeting, and all the people that are in it. You guys are the best, right? Of course, if I don't like anybody, I just kick them out, Preston. That's a Zoom bomber. Boom! Detonate the person out. Well, kind of funny. But no, this is a really great AA meeting. Have you noticed that people in here, like there's not a shithead in the group. Everybody here is like really nice. Because you go to AA meetings where I'm grateful that I don't have to go to AA meetings where there are mean people. So that's good. What else am I grateful for? Oh, I'm grateful for my car. I guess I don't know if I really like it. I'm finicky about cars. Uh, I'm grateful for the weather. The weather has been just terrific here in Colorado. Um, I have a relationship with God today that seems to work out pretty well. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I recovered from alcoholism. I just didn't keep drinking that stuff and having it slosh around inside of me, you know what I mean? And taking pills and all of that. I don't have to live like that anymore. Um, and I don't have to worry about like I don't have to worry about the cops looking in my mirror. Am I afraid that they're gonna pull me over for drunk driving, anything like that? Um, um, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that God created me. I'm grateful that this little sperm, me, made it through and connected with one of my mom's eggs, and here I am. That's like, what a miracle that is. The miracle of life. It's like, wow. So I don't take this for granted anymore either. You know, um, I mean, I could really go on about everything. I mean, okay, look, I'll show you what else do I have here. Oh, I was going to show you a flashlight. I'm grateful for my new flashlight. I bought a bunch of them. Where did they go? Oh, here it is. This one here. So it's taken me decades to find really good flashlights that work. I got four of these guys, very bright, and they work. Winter time is here, so we have like one or two in the house, one in the car. All right. So you kind of see what's going on. With me, it's random all over the place, but um, yeah, I'm actually a pretty happy person. I'm grateful that the grumpy people left the meeting, and we have really good people here. I'm grateful for everybody who comes and gets sober. This meeting helps me as much as it does you guys, I think. So, okay, let's start with who wants to go first? Your list of gratitudes. Okay, Erin's got her hand up. Go ahead, Erin.
Okay, so you said just 10, but I could have gone on more. I put
Whatever you like. Go ahead.
okay,
Yeah.
my sobriety, God, my children, my two dogs,
Wait, are
AA.
you grateful for them? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so preface each person with I'm grateful for, or whatever it is,
Okay, I
whatever
am
the
I am
adjective is.
I am grateful for my God. I am grateful for my sobriety. I am grateful for my two children. I'm grateful for my two dogs. I'm grateful for food to eat. I'm grateful for a roof over my head. I'm grateful for this meeting. I'm grateful for AA. I'm
Okay,
grateful
stop
for
right there. Now go back to the beginning. What was the first one?
my sobriety.
Okay, now explain why are you grateful for that?
I'm grateful for my sobriety because without my sobriety, I would not have any of these other things. I wouldn't have a relationship with my children. I wouldn't have a
O-
relationship
Okay,
with
what's the
my
next
God.
one? What's the second one?
God,
Okay, why are you grateful for God?
because that's because without God, without they're kind of which comes first, the chicken or the egg. Um, I'm grateful for God because He helps to keep me sober, and I'm grateful for my sobriety
Okay,
because
so I
it
want you to go through each one now again and tell me why you're grateful. I'm grateful for like my children because. Go
I'm
ahead.
grateful for my children because they're my children and I love them and I the relationship that I have with them today because I'm sober is amazing.
Okay.
I and then I'm grateful for food to eat because I need to have food to nourish my body and I'm grateful that I have food to eat because some people don't have food to eat.
Me too. I'm grateful for DoorDash.
And I'm grateful for AA because without AA I wouldn't be sober.
That's
I'm
kind of a
grateful.
joke. And listen, Preston's laughing because I had this running sort of joke with this lady that was coming here, and we were spending enormous amounts at DoorDash, and I thought I was the only one feeling guilty, and this other person was like, "Oh my God, this is out of control." But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Yep.
Um, and I'm grateful for this meeting because it's teaching me everything about AA and to work the steps. And last but not least was I'm grateful for Jan Dog. That's what I
There
put
you.
on there.
That's what. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. I'm grateful for Jan. All right. Let's go to Rebecca. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Still laughing. Um, Hi, Rebecca, alcoholic. I'm grateful for obviously the first things first, this meeting and the help through finding my higher power and for all your support. I'm grateful that I made my last car payment last month.
Oh.
Um, I'm grateful that I have
Wait,
my
what kind of car? What kind of car is it?
a Porsche,
Oh, yeah. Well, what year is it?
2014.
Oh, and what kind of Porsche is it?
Is the Macan S. Love.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
like the SUV type or
Yeah, mini SUV. Yeah.
oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, so we
Yeah.
I like cars. I was the car writer for the Colorado Daily and the Boulder Daily Camera for like 9 years. I reviewed new automobiles. That was one of my jobs. So I'm kind of a car freak. But go right ahead.
Yeah, I am
Keep,
too.
keep going.
Um,
Yeah.
I am grateful for having my profession back, keeping my job tight. I'm grateful for opening that third dimension to spirituality when I was kind of lost.
They
I'm
call it the
great.
they
I'm
call it the
grateful.
they
Sorry.
call it the fourth dimension.
Oh, for
Yeah,
okay.
the third dimension would be, whatever. Go ahead.
All right, fourth dimension. I'm grateful for my dog as well in a different kind of way because together we can now explore and go on trail walks together and explore nature, which I've really missed. Um, I'm grateful for my wife for sticking with me through this whole thing and understanding. I'm grateful for being alive. Um, uh, yeah,
All right,
that's all I
perfect.
got.
Way to go. Over to you, Preston.
Preston, I'm an alcoholic. Oh man, I'm not copying anyone. Seems like a lot of people. Oh, all
You
right.
can
So I'll
copy
just
people. That's
relate.
the idea. If you hear
No,
something that you
I
like,
didn't. I'm not copying. I'm just
go right
uh
ahead. It's
okay.
okay.
So
The
number
idea
one, I'm
is
grateful
that they
for.
tickle your imagination and you can pick up something and say, "Oh, that applies to me too. I'll write that down." All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, number one is just my time that I have again in AA. I don't take it for granted now. I think it just uh, I really do count the days now. So that's number one.
So
Um,
preface what you're saying with I'm grateful for. And the reason
yeah.
why. Go
So
ahead.
okay, and then number two, I'm grateful for AA just because um, I don't know. I don't just in a nutshell, just it gives me this design for living, a lot of tools for my just twisted thinking. Number three, I'm grateful for my home group, which is here because it's a great group. Um, number four, grateful for you, Jan, just because you're here every day and just the availability of this meeting. Number five, I'm grateful for my job, even though it's a very humbling experience. I'm still grateful that I have a job. Number six, grateful for my car, that I even have a license and trusted to drive. Number seven, grateful for the beach here. That's like I feel like God's kind of put it in my life where it's like my place. Eight, I'm grateful for my health. I try not to take that for granted now, just in a million different ways. Nine, grateful for old timers who came before me and friends in the program because they point me back in the right direction.
Perfect.
And number 10, yeah, number 10, grateful for days where I have peace of mind and life is completely perfect. Not all the time, but there are days when I have that, and that's nice.
I like it.
So,
Good job. Way to go. Okay. Let's go to Gwen. How about you?
All right. Hi, I'm Gwen and I'm an alcoholic. I'm grateful for 27 days sober. I'm grateful for my husband and kids who are very supportive of me. I'm grateful for my supportive coworkers. I am grateful for my recovery support system. I'm grateful for my increased energy. I'm grateful that I had the time and money to go to rehab. I'm grateful that I have many choices for AA meetings. I'm grateful that I have a flexible schedule at work so I can make meetings and exercise. I'm grateful I can have a relationship with God, and I'm grateful that I just have my life.
Perfect. Okay. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, and hey, you guys can turn your cameras on too, I think. Did I set it so you can, let me see your rename. Yes, so you can start your video too. This is one of those meetings where it's always good to start your video. So let's go to, next person is, Leslie, go ahead. What are you grateful for?
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm an alcoholic. I'm grateful for 7 days sober. I'm grateful I'm healthy. I'm grateful for my home, my job,
Hmm.
my friends and family, car, food, good humor, and Bubby.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Perfecto. All right, let's go to Ron. How about you, Ron?
Oh, I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic. I'm grateful that I'm sober today. I'm grateful that I'm still employed. I'm grateful that I have a supportive partner who is supportive of my recovery. I'm grateful for my improved relationship with God, is my higher power. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful that I was good to myself today. I'm grateful for my co-workers who are supportive also of my recovery. I'm grateful for my daughter and granddaughter and their health and the improved relationship that I have with them. I'm grateful for my mental health, even as skewed as it still remains because I'm an alcoholic, and I'm grateful for my dog
There you go. Your dog.
because it's a
I love it.
partner.
I haven't heard anybody say I'm grateful for my cat, which is discouraging. Let's go over to how about you, Shane? Do you have anything you're grateful for? Yep, go right ahead.
I
Yep.
am, and I'm actually grateful for my cat.
Oh, thank God somebody said that. All right.
She's kind of licking herself right now, so I won't put the camera on, but
Don't do that.
I'm grateful for a family that cares about me and loves me. I'm grateful for a roof over my head, grateful for a safe place to live, grateful for access to plenty of food and clean water, grateful for online meetings, grateful for amazing friends that I make in the meetings. I'm grateful for the ability and support that I'm able to give others. I'm grateful for my health, and I mentioned my cat. Grateful for the varied and abundance of support, sobriety slash mental health support.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, how about you, Anders in Sweden? Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Anders, an alcoholic.
Mhm.
I'm grateful that we left our friend P at the hospital and she's in good hands.
Mhm.
So that's why I attended this meeting. I came to my hotel room and it's past midnight in Sweden. And we left her at the hospital and she had been drinking. And so I'm really
Oh,
grateful for that.
that's
And I'm
hard.
grateful that I get to work with such nice people. We're out on tour as musicians. And I'm grateful for my family at home, which I talked to this evening. I'm grateful that I get to play music in sobriety.
Hmm.
Grateful that we just bought a new car a few weeks ago that I love. My wife loves it even more than me. And also, I'm grateful for our nice apartment. And number 7, I'm grateful for my sobriety. That should have been first, maybe, but it
Of course.
comes here. And then I'm grateful that I'm good friends with Tone, who's in the band. And also I'm good friends with Dan and Alex, who's also in the band. And then I'm grateful that I had the courage to follow my heart and turn down a gig that I didn't want to do. But I sometimes say yes anyway. But this time I made my mind up and prayed, and I said, no, I can't do it. I'm grateful for that. So
Okay,
that's my,
per
yeah.
perfect. What kind of car did you get? Does your wife have?
It's the Hyundai i20.
Oh, Hyundai. Oh, I have one of
It's
those.
a pretty small car, but it's pretty new. It's
I have a
from
Hyundai Santa
2020.
Fe sitting outside. I figured you probably have
Ah,
a Saab since you're in Sweden.
okay. I think Saab is out of business
Oh,
here
that's
in
right.
Sweden. Yeah.
Forgot about that. Okay. All right. Glad you're here.
Mm.
Let's go to Jeff. What are you grateful for, Jeff? Go.
Oh, Jeff, alcoholic, South Beach. Yes, well, I'm grateful, first of all, for this God-given program of recovery and this meeting, all of which are I'm alive today because of that, and that I have my sober wake up routine going today. Where upon awakening, what I must do for the 24 and the 24 when I go to bed. I'm grateful I can bounce out of bed, and I'm grateful that I have not been vacated from the building and outside on the street, although with some money coming in. retirement, as many Floridians have been disadvantaged. I'm grateful that I have, for loved ones and family that remain, and the fact that I have a lady in my life that I can take to work and bring back. I can drive. I can even drive it at night if I have to, given my age. And I can afford to buy groceries and meals. I'm not going hungry. And I'm grateful for the wonderful weather, and just grateful for everything that God has given me that enabled me to stay alive and be grateful for. Thank you for letting me share that. I want to abbreviate. I
Perfect.
don't want to go on any further. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
Okay.
I'm glad. Way to go. Okay, over to you, Stacy.
I'm Stacy, alcoholic. I'm grateful for my house and my land because it gives me time to be with nature on these 4 acres. Excuse me. I'm grateful for my husband who stood by my side through some crazy, crazy times. I'm grateful for my dogs and all my pets because they are where my heart is. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for my Harley. I'm grateful for my freedom. I'm grateful for this meeting. I'm grateful for my sobriety. I'm grateful to be alive. Excuse me, and I'm grateful to have a warm bed to sleep in at night.
Perfect. Way to go. Let's say, hey, Cassie, can you go, or are you,
I can go.
okay,
I'm
go
just not
ahead.
gonna turn my camera on if that's okay.
Fine by me.
Okay, awesome. Hi, I'm Cassie, I'm alcoholic, and I am grateful for another day without alcohol. I'm grateful for this meeting and for all of you putting up with me during bath time when sometimes they're screaming in the back. I'm grateful for time outside of the house today. I'm grateful that it was a really nice sunny day. I'm grateful for my 16-year-old. I was able to watch our 2-year-old so we could get out alone. I was grateful that we got to see a movie. I'm grateful for clean bedding. We have our dogs sleep in our bed, so I washed the sheets and everything today. So it's nice to get into a bed tonight without a face full of dog hair. I'm grateful for the holidays coming up. I'm grateful for my students. I saw one out today at the mall when we were going to the movies, and he acted like he saw like a celebrity. I'm grateful for having a savings. And I'm really grateful that it is almost bedtime for this little one and time to relax for me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, Richard, how about you?
Um, I'm grateful for my family because they support me quite a bit. I'm grateful for my freedom because I like being free. I'm grateful for my health because even though everything's not perfect, there's a lot of people out there with much worse health than I do have. I'm grateful for food because I don't like being hungry. Grateful for shelter because sleeping on the streets would suck. I'm grateful for money because money can give you a lot of things that you need in life.
Yep.
For transportation, or the ability to be able to drive on the streets, because without transportation it sucks. I'm grateful for music because music really helps me out, helps to clear my mind a bit. I'm grateful for sleep because when I don't get a lot of sleep, my life just kind of sucks if you don't get quality sleep.
Yeah.
And then I'm grateful for sobriety because, well, a lot of these things I just talked about, it ties into it quite a bit. So that's my list.
Well, that's a big deal. Thank you. Excellent. Uh, let's say, hey, Clint, how about you? You're next, Jan to Clint.
Hello, I'm Clint from Texas. I am grateful for God because he gives me the will to stay sober. I am grateful for my family, and their support, especially during the bad times. And I think that if you truly love someone, and that's what family is here for. I am grateful for my job, who is pays my bills, puts money in my pocket, provides benefits. So I'm very grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my church, who's helped me along this rough ride. I am also grateful for my 3 dogs. They bring me joy when I'm alone. I am grateful for my wife who has supported me. Um, I'm grateful for my dad for raising me. And that's about it.
Perfect. All right, great. How long are you sober now, Clint?
4 months.
4 months. Okay. Glad you're here. Let's go to Sam. How about you?
Hey Jan, Sam, alcoholic. So first and foremost, I am grateful to God because He has been my guiding life, my guiding light over the last few months, especially in my sobriety journey. Um, I'm grateful for my health, my mental and physical health, that I've been able to find the mental fortitude and strength to maintain my sobriety, and also physical because I mean I recently had an injury, but overall I'm okay. Grateful for my family. My wife has been a lot over the last few months, but I now see that she wants the best for me. That it hasn't been just criticism and painstaking nagging, I guess. I'm also very grateful for my daughter because she is my biggest why of why I want to be sober, and why I get up every morning and want to better myself. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. Obviously, nobody wants to be homeless. And it's difficult sometimes being in a situation where you don't know where you're going to be sleeping because of animosity between family, etc. And I've gone through that. I'm grateful for sustenance, food, water, things that we need to nourish our bodies and our souls. Grateful for the opportunities I've had throughout my lifetime, whether it's education or work, or just getting, to meet amazing people in my life and in my, spiritual life, not just, out there in the world. I've been very grateful for personal growth. Um, you know, employment wise, I've gotten close to ruining my employment opportunities, my financial life, etc. But fortunately, thanks to God's grace, didn't get to that point where it destroyed everything. Very, very grateful for the small things. I love watching sports. I love going on hikes. Those things, a lot of people take for granted, and I've taken for granted throughout my livelihood. But I'm grateful I have them still and I can, go enjoy them with friends and family. Grateful for good friends who understand the struggles that I'm going through. And even if they're not dealing with it or have dealt with it themselves, they understand what I need to do to, be healthy and be sober. Um, yeah, I think that's that time. Yeah, that should be
All
that.
right, perfect. Excellent. Good job. Okay, Harry Berto, you're next. You're last but not least.
Um, okay, I'm grateful for being alive because I almost died for drinking. My family because they support me. Food because I'm not hungry. Shelter because I'm not homeless. My dog, she keeps me happy. My neighbor Eva, she helps us. Uh, the meeting, Newcomer Slippers, they give me support. Pacific Clinics, they help me. And for sleep because when I was drinking, I couldn't sleep.
All right, perfect. Wow. What a great meeting, huh? This is, you notice how everybody came up with food, food and shelter and clean water. I don't know why we would come up with that. Maybe because I take it for granted. And I live in Boulder, Colorado. We have the cleanest water in the world. Um, but I was like, uh, yeah. And then, of course, yeah, there's the fear of that we're going to lose it, especially when you're first getting sober. Am I going to have a place to live? Am I going to get thrown out of here? I don't really have those fears anymore. But I did early on. Anything stand out for anybody else that you heard today? That was just raise your hand like this. Something stand out for you that you were like, oh, that's kind of amazing. Oh yeah, you go ahead there, Jeff. Yeah.
Yes, a Jeff alcoholic. Wow. I mean, I have never been through an experience like this within AA. And what I'm realizing is, could you imagine this alcoholic? But I think I might speak for other people. Imagine if we weren't sober and weren't in the program or weren't in this meeting. What do you mean? I work hard. I deserve this. I deserve that. I could just hear that. I can hear that tape in my head. Thank you. Thank you, AA. Thank you, Jan. Thank you,
Oh,
Steppers.
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Preston.
Yeah, I think what stood out to me the most with like the people, kind of like me with like the smallest amount of days was like the real basic things like you talked about: food, water, shelter, this meeting, AA. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, having a job too, always important. Those of us, sometimes, we drink ourselves right out of a job. People drink themselves right onto the street. Um, we're out there alone, and it can happen to any one of us. Also, you know, nice people end up like, oh no, what happened here? I'm one of those. Okay, so there's a cat. Um, you want to read the promises there, Preston? Tomorrow we'll get back to regular assignments, but this was pretty cool for today.
Yeah. Let me paste it up too. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them.
All right, thank you. Here comes the serenity prayer. It goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And if anybody has any questions,